Bobby James, welcome to the table.
25,080.
Aishan's here, Coleman's here, C-Rob's here, and guess who that is?
I gave him all those chips.
Why?
I didn't mean to give him
You gave them all your chips? Come on.
They're all from me. No, not all.
Make
Most of them are from me.
All right, we're back for day 3. First Millie chip stack, first big spot of the series. First cash and a big buy-in. And we have a stacked table that I would be surprised if it's not on the feature. Mike Munchek, Thomas Eischen, Max Neugemauer, Bobby James, myself, David Coleman. I feel like I'm missing somebody. I'll flash the screen here. Just absolute crushers left and right. $19,999 locked up. Playing for $1 million up top. Only 8 tables left. 8 tables of 8, and we are one of them. And we're well above average. Coming in with 1.2 million at the 2,500 big blind level. That means we've got almost 50 big blinds. Average is about 900K. Good spot. Let's try to take advantage of it. Day 3, here we go. First break of the day. Boy, we have played some pots. 38 people left. We've got 1.9 million. First hour or so, we had a few playable hands, but lost every hand that we played. Guy limps under the gun. We raise up Jack 10 of diamonds to 145. He limps for 25. We raised to 145 from the cutoff. Then the small blind 3-bets us to 450. We're out of there. The daily vlogs are back this summer at the WSOP, and this year, I want to bring one of you down to Vegas with me to play the main event. All you have to do is subscribe. If this channel hits 10K subscribers before the main event starts, I'll give away at least one main event seat, 50-50 stake, put you up in a hotel room, give you some one-on-one coaching both before and during the event, hopefully see you win the thing. Like, subscribe, share with family and friends so we can hit my personal goal of making 10K subs this summer. And then we'll see one of you in Vegas. And then we raise up pocket 7s. Goes 4 ways to a flop of 10-9-6 with 2 spades. Flop a gutter, checks around 4 ways. Turn is a 5 of spades. So we still got that gutter ball. We got a flush draw. I go ahead and check it to the in-position player in the cutoff. He bets small, and everybody else folds, and I call. The river is a brick, a blank, and it goes check, check. He has pocket 8s with the 8 of spades, so pretty bad spot for us. We lose that pot. So we're down a few 100K, go through blinds. We're sitting at around 600K, and we love blinds go up to 30K big blind level. So we've got 20 bigs now. Put the big blind in, so we got 19 bigs. Under the gun +1 raises to 60K. I look down at 2 aces in the big blind. Pretty good hand, obviously. We decide to trap off of sub 20 bigs. We just call. Flop is Jack 10-9. Not my favorite flop. Hits an opener's range pretty hard. We check. He bets 80K. We go ahead and move all in. And he calls with pocket jacks. Disaster. We're drawn to 2 outs, probably out of the tournament. Queen on the turn gives us life. Any ace, any king. Oh my God. King on the river. Board runs out. Gives us a 6-card straight, and we survive, and we go up to 100 to 1.2 million, right back where we started the day. And then shortly after, under the gun, pretty tight player, raises. He's got about 2 million in his stack. Now I got the 1.2. I find ace-king offsuit under the gun +1. Typically, this would be a 3-bet. We're both pretty deep, but there are a couple shorties at the table who might look to squeeze, so I decided to just call the 60K. Again, playing a little bit trappy. Everybody else folds. Flop is ace-jack-6, rainbow. He checks. Now we fit to have the best hand quite often, unless he's trapping with like pocket jacks or pocket 6s. I go ahead and check behind, because I don't think we're getting 3 streets from a hand that doesn't contain an ace. Like if he has kings, queens, 10, something like that. Turn is a beautiful offsuit ace. So we got trips. He checks again. Now we're going to start piling in some money, make it look a little bluffy because he's checked twice. So we would probably fire with our king queens, queen 10s, maybe even value bet a jack at this point. So we go ahead and go for 120K, and he thinks for a long time and he calls. So now we're putting him on something like a jack or kings or queens. Maybe a worse ace, but unlikely he plays it this way. River falls a 5. Ace 5 does get there, if that's what he has, but other than that, pretty big brick. He block bets for 50K, naming his own price. Feel like he might do this with a hand like kings, queens, king, jack, queen, jack, just so he doesn't have to pay off a bigger bet. But we're not going to let him get away with that. We raise it up to 375K. He thinks for a long time and calls. We show our ace king and we are good. He told me later that me not 3-betting made the most money and that he had a bad suited ace. So imagining that we probably got the max there, because if we 3-bet, I don't think he's going to call, given the player profile, and I don't think he's calling 3 streets for sure. So as it worked out, we got lots of money, and we're up to almost 2 million with 38 players to go. Coming back to the 40K big blind level. So right back to 50 bigs, trying to make a run at this. 3 minutes left on break. We might go up to one of the features. They started the day not streaming anything, so we'll see. Keep running like that, and we'll be okay. Second break of the day, and we have 2.5 million chips, which is exactly average stack, coming back to the 60 big blind level, 42 bigs. We played a couple big hands. Let's talk about them. One, I should be out of the tournament for a second time. Yesterday, I should have been out with the ace-jack against queen-queen.
TJ does, in fact, get away.
Today, played a hand where I don't know why I did. Well, I do know why I did what I did, but it was very non-standard, and it saved my tournament life. Mike Munchek opens up to 80K from early position. We're playing 7-handed, so I guess he opens from the hijack. I find pocket kings in the cutoff, and I make it 225,000. Folds back around to Mike, who calls. Flop is queen 8-7 rainbow. Mike checks to me. I check behind with my overpair. A lot of reasons for this. Definitely non-standard, but we're going to pot control against a very aggressive opponent, and he has us covered. We have 2.3, 2.4 million, something like that, and he has us covered. So one of the only players at the table, one of the only players in the tournament that has us covered at the time. Turn is a deuce of clubs. He leads out for 275,000, and I call. In position, let's dictate the sizes of the pot. We can get more chips in on the river if we want to. River comes an offsuit 5, real brick, and he goes 525,000. There's an argument to be made for raising to try to get called by a queen. Not sure if ace queen calls us if we jam such a massive pot. I just call, and he has pocket 7s. So if we bet that flop, he check raises and then barrel, hard to get away from, might lose all our chips. As it is, we still retain 1.2 million. About an hour later, we play a pot at the 50K big blind level, where we had about 1.1 million folds to us in the small blind, and we limp ace-10 offsuit with plans of limp re-raise jamming if we get raised by the big blind, who covers us by about 300K, but he just checks behind. Flop is ace-8-5 with 2 clubs. We have the 10 of clubs. We lead for 50,000, 1 big blind, and he calls. Turn is a 10 of spades. We make top 2. Now we're going to go big. We're going to go very polar. We go 275,000 with top 2 pair. He calls again, setting up potentially an overbet river jam. And the river comes a queen of hearts. Not worried about ace queen, really. King jack of clubs probably would have raised pre. Don't think we have to worry about too much else. So we're going to jam with impunity. And we do so. We jam for about 900K. And he tanks for minutes before calling with jack 10 offsuit. We had the really good hand, we get paid, and we're back up to where we are now, 2.5 million. So 25 players left. We have, I believe, 35,000 locked up. We're on a pay jump to bump up to 42,000. So 7K pay jump right now. We've got 40 bigs. Pretty good spot. We're going up to the streaming table now, so no more shooting from the table. Everything is probably going to be on stream from here on out. Wish us luck. Here we go. Going up to the side feature again. Tim Duckworth hooking us up. That guy does everything. And he does so wearing an all-Hawaiian shirt, just looking good while he's at it. Ducky. MVP. Going up to the side feature. 25 players left, which means there's still 4 tables, but the next busts will all... Is there a full redraw at 3 tables? I'm guessing we'll full redraw on the next elimination, which we're also on a pay jump of about 7K. In the meantime, let's get mic'd up. Phone has to go away, but now we'll be on stream.
There's dirt on my hands, strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down.
How's it feel to should have busted me twice? You should have like 5 million if it wasn't for my tight folds.
Literally played one hand.
Good luck.
And then they told us to hold up because somebody busted on the other table.
So now we're doing a full redraw. Seats, tables, everything's going to change. We're going to get a new table. It might not be with the boys that got us here, but everyone's going to be on streaming tables. Find out where our new seats are here in just a few. All right, we're off stream because we are out of the tournament. Let's talk about 2 hands, basically 2 hands we played there on stream where I regret one deeply. Well, I mean, I don't think it was a mistake necessarily, but it did what lead to me losing most of my chips. Michael Munchek, by the way, has been playing like a maniac. He just 4-bet jammed ace-5 offsuit for 2 million chips. Just absolute piles, like 35 bigs, and lost. So he's down to like 900K. And then he's gone all in every other hand trying to get his stack back. ODB here. Hey, I got my first field bonus. Now 17th place.
That's right. That's a hell of a tournament to get 17.
Yeah, 1 bullet too.
Right.
Yeah, thank you. So I think, am I right? You get 11 points because there's 600 people and 18 places 5, and then it's doubled because it's a 10K, right?
I don't know. You get 11 points plus 6-point field bonus.
Okay, so the field bonus is not doubled because it's 10K.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Field
That's what I
bonus.
wasn't sure. So, all right.
5K next.
I'm just hopping in dealer's choice, which is a mistake for fantasy, but
Right.
it's one of my favorite games. So
Fresh meat here. Bring this guy. Let him play
I
somebody.
got 60K. Are you playing the same thing?
Yeah, I'm playing the same thing. You have more chips than me, but
I got Chino on my left.
Beautiful.
Bryce is on my left and Chino. So
so they'll be playing some big pop open.
yeah, I hope so. That's what I like.
you like.
All right, good luck
Good
to you.
luck, man.
Good luck. Oh, I think I got to get back in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, 2 minutes. Anyway, this guy's Michael Munchek's been playing every other hand trying to build his stack back up because he is not a guy that grinds a short stack. So he's playing crazy. He raises the cutoff off of 24 bigs.
Bring light when we're in the dark. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Scarred face.
I look down at pocket 7s in the small blind. I decide this is good enough to go with against Munchek, but I'm not going to jam it because the big blind also has a massive stack. But we do need to raise it with a plan of calling it off just to get the big blind out of there. And then if we raise and then the big blind jams and Munchek jams, we leave ourselves the option to fold.
TJ Reed in a bad spot right now against Texas Mike.
We raised to 400K. The big blind folds.
They try to take me down with their violence.
Munchek jams. We're going to stick with a plan and call it off.
Obviously, it's not like Texas always has ace spot, but you gotta run it.
But Munchek has pocket queens.
Discernment, to decipher the codes, thinking you know. Easy to eat the apple from the serpent. Media.
It's a queen on the turn, however. Double up Texas Mike.
We lose. So that leaves us with like 800K. Then we're grinding 12 bigs for a while. Finally, we're playing 5-handed with 17 left in the field. 5-handed at our table. I open up from the cutoff.
Nursing this short stack for a while, just under 20 bigs to start the hand.
Ace-jack offsuit to 160K.
Argument. How could I ever close
The button makes it 320K, a little over a min click, and folds back around to me. I've got my 14 bigs.
Basically 2x. So he's trying to invite Reed to make the play back at him, and
I go ahead and jam it with ace-jack offsuit. I think that's good enough.
here we go. Bad timing, Reed. Bad timing.
But he has, playing 5-handed, ace-queen offsuit. So pretty big cooler there for our stack size, playing 5-handed.
How could I ever close my eyes and stay
We
silent?
both flop an ace.
Now what could he hit?
The deuce.
Still the 3-2.
Let me peel it. No cider.
Jack for the win.
He wants a no cider.
Good game, guys.
It's a cider. GG TJ hooked in 17th place.
But he wins. We're out in 17th place. We did get the field bonus for fantasy, and we have like 42,000, something along those lines. So that helps dig ourselves out of the hole we were in just a little bit. Ain't no rest for the wicked. We're jumping right in the $1,500 Dealer's Choice event. It's a game with 21 different games. Each person takes a turn calling the game that they want, and we're supposed to be back for break right now, so I gotta go.
Back on set action, create the wave, we cannonball splash 'em. Mic cord swinging, get your head chopped. Point blank, dead stop. 16 bars in a headlock. 101 dead stock is what I'm dropping. Drugs on tap, so what the fuck you copping? Way too locked in, I don't see another option. Grew up chopping, full denim suit rocking. I got 100 dogs on the leash, time to let them go. 1,000 hands in the crowd, we can make them all. Stick up, stick up, stick up, stick up, whoa. Get up, get up, get up, get up, go. Even with the
Who knows how to play the doogie? Not me.
4,000. Take one, please. No, check. Checky. I'm not gonna lie, I need red cards. I'm not gonna lie.
I've got all of mine.
This is shit I live here.
All of mine are red. All of them.
You
Red
got
all
me.
diamonds.
You got me. You did good.
Thank you.
You did good.
We're about to hit the 10-minute mark, and they're going to draw for hands, and we got a side bet. Chino's got, what number you got, Chino?
I have 3.
I got 4. Tobias, he's got 2. $100. Rooting for a 4 when they draw for hands in 20 seconds. We're gonna see how many hands they draw for. 4, and we win $100 from both of these assholes. I would just want to see Chino's face when they say 4.
Attention players and others in dealer's choice, finish your current hand and deal 3 more.
No! Chino. There you go, buddy. There you go. All right, we bagged the dealer's choice last night. We hopped in with just a couple hours late registration left and quickly span our stack up pretty good. Bagged 142K, which is above average, coming back 33 from the money, something like that. 2 big hands to talk about. Again, when you play dealer's choice, you're playing 20 plus different games. Each person takes a turn calling a game. You play that game for an orbit. So very fun, but helpful if you know how to play all the games. Some people don't when they enter this tournament, which is incredible. First one came from Deuce-to-Seven single draw, which we've talked about a little bit on this channel, where you want to make the worst hand. Same hand rankings as No Limit Hold'em, but you want to make the worst hand. So straights and flushes count against you. The best possible hand is Deuce 3, 4, 5, 7 without a flush, because Deuce 3, 4, 5, 6 would be a straight. Guy opens the cutoff to 5K at the 1500 big blind level. Raises are a little bit bigger because the ante is bigger. And I find a 9-7 4-3 deuce in the small blind. Super premium. We have 60K total. We're going to 3-bet to 19K. Pick a sizing that makes it look like we can fold if he shoves, but obviously we're going to be calling if he does. Bryce Yaki on my left thinks about it for a long time. I think he's going to 4-bet, but he doesn't. And then the original opener jams. And now we have to decide how many cards we want to draw. I'm not drawing anything. I say I'm Pat. And he looks sad. He was obviously hoping I wasn't Pat. And he throws away a jack. He has what's called a convertible jack. So he has a made hand that's jack high. But once I call his all in and then stand pat, he knows that hand is no good. So it's convertible jack because he can either stay if I draw, or he can draw if I stay. He decides to throw his jack away and draw to try to beat me. He does have a draw to a 9-6, so he had jack 9-6, 3 deuce, something like that. So he throws his jack away and he needs something below an 8 that doesn't, below a 9 that doesn't pair his hand. He does not draw it, unfortunately, and we win. So that catapults us up to 125K or so. And then we play one big hand with Bryce Jockey in pot limit Omaha 8 or better. Split pot game, but instead of the limit version, this is pot limit version. I open up the ace 7 5-3 with 1 suit. Pretty good hand in this game. Can make high hands, can make low hands, straights, flushes, and I get called by Bryce and a guy in the big blind who has less than a big blind behind after he makes the call. So he's trying to spin up his stack here. Flop is a beautiful 6-4 deuce. So we flop a straight with our 3-5 and the nut low with our ace 3. The guy who has less than 1 big blind checks to me. I make it pretty small on the flop, make it 6K. Bryce calls. The other guy folds. Turn is an offsuit queen, changes nothing. We go pretty big. We go 26K on the turn, and then Bryce shoves all in. We've got the nuts. We call. Bryce is disgusted to see that we have that. He has ace 3, just the dry low, with no chance to win the high pot because I got the redraw. So we're going to 3/4 him most of the time. But the ace falls on the river, which counterfeits his low. He no longer has it, and I have the nut low with 3-5. So my 3-5 plays both for the straight and for the low, and we stack Bryce Jockey, who is a favorite in this field, one of the best dealer's choice players in the game. Lucky to get through him. And then we lost some pots at the end of the night. We had it up to like over 200K, but we lost some and bagged 142, which is still well above average, probably like 45th place in the field, coming back with 133 players. So that's your recap. Hopefully we'll film some more mixed game stuff today. Long day and dealer's choice planned. We'll see you tomorrow.
Rain dance, I'ma make a splash. They had enough, but I'm still carrying a flag. We don't play around, don't you judge us on the past. Yeah, we better now than ever. You should save the best for last. Okay, we here to stay. Me and the squad all day. They here to stay, and we don't never go